podcast where you got me, Kwame, Kill, and Big Breeze.
Yes, sir.
Yes, most
What we
definitely.
got on the what we got for him today?
All right, so for the first one we're gonna do is, do men actually heal or do they just get distracted? What's y'all take on that?
For me it depends on what you're healing from.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what you're healing from. Are we healing from heartbreak?
Mhm.
Are we healing from our childhood traumas? So it depends. For me, my childhood traumas, I'm not healed. I'm not healed from it. And the main reason why is because I don't know how. I don't know how to heal from it because I wasn't taught how to heal from it. Like most Black young men raised, some of us were not raised with both parents, or some of us was raised to not show emotions and not show feelings.
Yeah.
So for me, that's how I was raised. I couldn't show my emotions. I couldn't show my feelings. I didn't know how to express myself. So from my childhood, I have not healed from that.
Yeah, I agree. We don't heal. I don't think we heal.
Like for me personally, I could say I had a good childhood. I think I was just spoiled, but I had a good childhood. I can't complain. I had both parents.
That's a good thing.
I ain't get everything I want. I had to work for it, but at the end of the day, I hold my end of the deal. They hold their end of the deal. I had a good childhood, so I can't complain about that. I ain't got nothing to heal from that. But, as far as heartbreak and stuff like that, I used to be a certified lover boy. When I tell you, I used to be cooked, I'll be cooked. I'll be in that bed just moping for no reason over a girl that don't even care. I had to understand,
Yeah.
that had to put some hair on my chest. Like, man, they do not care. Why do I still care? And these ain't even relationships that last long. These like 3-month relationships. Yeah, why me? I had to understand hobbies. Everything ain't for you. I had to understand hobbies and just keep pushing. Someone said, what they say? They said, you're gonna lose money chasing women, you ain't gonna lose women chasing money. And that's what I did. I just
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
play my game, got a job, I was chilling, I was vibing, and they just kept rolling in. That shit was like clockwork. I was like, man, on to the next. I'll keep working.
That's fast. I don't think we heal because we heal, but like we don't really get a chance to heal because we're not expected to really be hurt for real.
That makes sense.
Suck that shit up. Suck it up.
Yeah.
So you only you really know if you hurt or broken or feel a certain way. Because if you don't say nothing, people gonna be like, "Oh, he's straight.
Yeah.
He's straight."
Ain't nothing wrong.
But my thing is, is us not healing, again, as Black men, us not healing, does that affect our kids?
Hey,
Does that affect our
100%.
relationships?
100%.
real bad. I think so because you end up pushing that same trait to your kids, and then if y'all get into it, they ain't gonna want to tell you nothing else. They get older, if they hurt.
Right.
You want them to be open with you, but you wasn't really open. So we need to start doing that and start healing and telling them that it's okay to cry and be hurt about some shit.
Right. I'm a strong believer of that. Because I know, for example, when my oldest son was young, he was maybe 6, 7 years old. He was on a little scooter slipped out from scooter slipped out from underneath him, the handlebar smacked him in the face.
Damn.
He just looked at me. I said, "Go ahead, cry." Go ahead, cry. So he just started welling, I mean, that was one of those things because, my oldest son, he gets his traits from me. That boy is a spitting image of me physically, emotionally, intelligence-wise. That boy is me. So I want to let him know it's okay to show your emotions at certain points. Let me know how you feel in these different situations. So, it's a part of breaking that chain. You know what I'm saying? Breaking that cycle.
That generational curse.
Yeah.
And big curse too. That's a big curse.
My dad the same way. I ain't gonna talk too much about his personal business, but his side of the family is a big family. I think it's like 10 kids, 10 brothers all together.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of aunties, like on both sides, 9. I got a lot of aunties and uncles for real.
I think my dad close to the youngest, so he got picked on the most. So I see how he is now. And growing up, I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. He too strict. He too hard. And growing up, I didn't realize I'm just like him. And I put pictures side to side. I'm like, damn, I'm a spitting image of my dad. I just ain't bald yet. Act like him, talk like him. I used to I had so many bad habits I had to break out of because this man raised me. I'm literally just like him.
Yeah.
You know, I don't talk to a lot of people that much when I'm out. I had to force myself out of that comfort zone. Cause I'm like, damn, I'm gonna grow up, got goddamn 2 friends. I fall out with them. I ain't got nobody. I gotta branch out, talk more.
Gangs all here.
Yeah.
But what are some ways that we can learn how to heal? Because we know we're so bottled up as men. What are ways we can learn how we can heal?
You gotta open your mouth.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to have somebody that's willing to listen though and not judge.
That's what help. Yeah.
Because people, if you feel like somebody gonna judge you, ain't gonna want to tell nobody your problems. But if you know somebody gonna be like, nah, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. Go ahead, tell them.
Like me, I had to rely on my sister for that. Shout out my sister. That's my dog right there.
Yeah.
Tell her everything.
Shout out to my sister.
Shout out to you. I ain't gonna say your name on here.
Big sis.
Yeah, you know, I was in one of my last relationships. You know, she was like, "You should talk more. You should talk more." I'm like, this is not what I do.
Yeah.
I don't talk. I don't express myself. Because again, I wasn't raised to express myself. But the moment I did, you know what I'm saying? I'm expressing myself. Boom, boom. Then here come an argument later on. Bring that shit right back up.
Ammo.
And then when it happens to right, when it happens to men that don't talk, it's like, oh, this right here is why I don't say shit. This right here, you will never get another emotional bit out of my mouth ever again. And that's ultimately what ended the relationship.
I'm the same way though, because I be so it is what it is that I'm like, I'll get over it.
Yeah.
I'll let somebody else be mad. You can express yourself all day. Me, I'll get over the shit. I don't care what it is. I'll get over it.
If I hit
Which is bad though. But
if I hit something with that, it don't matter. It's cool. I'm fine.
I get over it.
It's over.
Be in the car screaming.
I mean, it is. And then you get nonchalant. Nonchalant. So it's like, okay. And then they get even madder, and you just sitting there like,
I don't know what you want me to do.
Right, I really don't. It is what it is at this point.
Thanks.
I think therapy is a good way to get those emotions out. It's somebody that's gonna listen. They're not gonna have they're not gonna take everything you say and be like, oh yeah, I understand, I got your back on this. They're gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I got a therapist now, and she's helping me a lot. It's been great. You know, just letting some stuff out. That's one of them ways. It's good to have like your sister who helps you heal from some of these things that you just don't feel comfortable telling, your girlfriend or whoever it may be. So
Black men need more therapy. That's good advice.
We need to break out that habit of thinking, oh, black people don't do therapy. Go to therapy. If it's that serious, go to therapy.
Facts.
If y'all can't have a conversation and figure it out, if you can't talk to no one to figure it out, go to therapy.
Call the hotlines.
Somebody's gonna listen.
Somebody gonna listen, right? You don't want to be that same person every single time. You got to break out of the cycle, man. You got to break out of the cycle. You can't sit here and blame your parents of your upbringing. Like, it's 6 of us between my brothers, and I got one sister, and we were all raised differently. Me and my brother next to me, we were raised by my grandmother. My sister was raised by her. My sister and the next brother, they were raised by my mom's mom, so their grandmother. Me and my brother was raised by my dad's mom. And then we had 2 twins that was adopted. So I ain't never met them. Never met them. They in their early 20s. We were all raised different, but when I get with some of my siblings, it's like, this is how we was raised. We can't excel because how we was raised. And they've gotten out of it, but in our earlier ages, it was like, we can't get out of what we were because how we were raised, and we didn't have our mom, we didn't have our dad. Me, I got up out of there. So I turned 18. I went to the military. I ain't looked back. I've not lived back where I'm from in North Carolina since I was 18. I go and visit, but I've not lived back since I was 18. And it's one of those things where you just break it. You don't make your past, let your past define who you are. And that's That's one of those things that people need to realize. Your past don't define who you are in the future. Keep on pushing. Do whatever you can do. Whatever you want to do, you got to push and go get it. You don't gotta let your I wasn't raised with my dad. No, I rise the world. Man, you ain't got to do that.
That don't even make sense.
You really should use that as an example to be the best dad.
I never understood
that you didn't have.
I feel like they do that for attention.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
To cope.
Yeah, I ain't never had no dad. I'm a smoke, do drugs. I'm a fight, get in trouble, go get locked up. I'm like, what is? Okay, you ain't got a dad, but why? Why are you doing that?
They didn't know how to heal. They using that shit as a. They ain't gonna heal.
You still have people around you that you could follow and be a leader and not a follower.
But there's too many examples of people that had the same tragic incidents without a dad, or that's an example that you could do it. So you can't use that. People use shit to just keep them down. You could use, you could find an example of somebody that's living good that had it worse than
motivated,
or the same exact situation. What Pusha said, get motivated. Straight up, for real.
Those people like that, they getting distracted. That's either do they heal or do we get distracted? They getting distracted. They're using that past to distract them from what they could be in the future.
I feel like that's a drug.
Yeah.
Like being too comfortable, they just rather stay in that same state instead of attempting to heal and be better than what they already are.
Absolutely. I think another way for us to heal is whatever your faith is. You know what I'm saying? Pray. Pray. You ain't got to go to church. Yeah. You ain't got to go to church to know the word. You know what I'm saying? Just pray. You can pray.
That's big facts.
Pick up a Bible, read your Bible. If you don't know what verses to go to, there's a page in the Bible, I think it's at the back, that tells you, it gives you things that you're going through and what verse helps you with those things. You pray about it.
What?
Man,
yeah. Fact, they even sell, like you said, they got the Bibles that's so modern. It ain't even in old English, Hebrew language. It's all
they got
modern word. Yeah,
Bible.
I seen that on TikTok. I seen that.
So if you want to simplify, they got ways to simplify. You ain't got to. Nobody, no black man has to go through this alone. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Even if you feel like you are, you're not.
You're not.
Yeah.
Most people be on your side, do you think?
Yeah.
And people think they alone when you're really not.
But some people are waiting for that person to come pick them up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't wait though. You have to reach out. And like you said, people they don't realize how many people they got around them to help them, because they're so used to waiting for somebody to pick them up instead of getting up and reaching out.
You don't see me struggling?
Right.
No.
I don't. You're not telling me that.
I don't. And that's what's hard too. And in relationships, when you're trying to hit, you expect your partner to know. Man, she should know I'm feeling bad. I ain't said nothing, ain't did nothing, but she don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't reading your mind in reverse.
She's going
through right. You can't expect her to be a mind reader.
Right.
That's a bar right there.
All she sees is you coming home
and acting different.
Yeah.
Fact.
She thinks she did something wrong.
Yeah. Right. Like, damn, you nigga done had another.
You ain't saying nothing.
Work. Leave him alone. That's probably the answer you give.
That's the problem too. They'll give out that kind of energy, and then when they're like, "Oh, let me just leave you alone," then they say, "Oh, my girl ain't helping me. She ain't helping me. She ain't by my side." You push her away.
Talk.
Number one thing in a relationship: communication. So just talk. That's all you got to do.
And express yourself. Be yourself. If you can't be yourself around your partner, you probably. She should see the side that nobody sees. Big facts.
Yeah.
Real goofy side.
But to be honest, man, talking about reaching out and getting help, that really piggyback and goes into the next topic. For both of y'all, I'm going to go too. But
talk to him, Kill. What's up?
How did y'all deal with depression, getting through that, if y'all did deal with depression? What was that for y'all? What did y'all have to do personally?
Gear, I'm just playing. Just playing. Just, shit, when I feel depressed, I don't know. That's a good question, because I'm nonchalant. I'd be like, hey, that shit'll go away. That's just how I am, though. I feel like I'm always good. And that shit'll go away. When I'm depressed, I listen to some music. It's always a song that feels exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Eminem got some good ass depressed music, like that old shit.
Fucking Mockingbird.
That fucking Stan. You get that bitch
Stan.
like, damn. Dear Stan. But nah, for real, music, the gym, the games, you know, we be on the game. That's how I deal with depression like that. Or I just try to stay positive, think what I do have. Like kids. Your kids, when you have kids, you're gonna realize you really can't be depressed. You can't let depression get to you, because if you let that shit get to you and you end up leaving, you can't take care of them for real. And they gonna take that shit hard.
Yeah.
I can't live knowing that my son, like, dang, my dad gone. You know, if something happens to me, then that's different. But like, if it's from depression or something, then I can't take it no more. Yeah, I can't.
Got to stay
I think
strong.
about him a lot. Like, I toughen up.
Yeah.
Both of them. 'cause, you know, I got 2 kids.
For me, man, I never looked at depression. I've never been depressed. Like, for me, I always thought, because I'm like you, I'm nonchalant, man. Whatever it is, gonna wait. So I never thought of depression as this thing that can put me down, or, you know, I'm just gonna be sitting in my own and brewing about stuff. Maybe like 2-3 months ago, I woke up and I felt down. I felt defeated, and it came out of nowhere. Like, I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to play the game. I didn't want to cook when I got home. I just wanted to sit there. And I don't know, it's like this heavy feeling came over my body, and I ain't really talked to nobody about it. So I'm assuming that was like a state of depression, because I've never felt that like that before. Everything that I've gone through in my life, I've never felt like that before. It came out of nowhere. So how I dealt with that, because I didn't know what it was, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It may rear its head again because I didn't deal with it. But now I got a therapist, so if it does come up again, I know how to deal with it and how to tell her. And don't go to these psychiatrists that just want to give y'all some daggone medicine.
Big
This shit don't work.
Nah, for real. That's actually, that's one of the worst things. Medicine covers it up. It don't heal it.
It doesn't heal it. Yeah.
That shit just cover it up.
Come right back as soon as the medication's done.
If you find a good hobby, get you out of depression.
Yeah.
Real quick. Or just get your mind off of it, for real. And even the first topic is just talk about it.
Yeah. That's what I had to do. Like, growing up, like, I didn't realize, like, I was probably depressed for a whole year and I didn't realize it. Like, I was sleeping a lot. I wasn't eating. I just wake up, go to school, come home, shower, eat, go to sleep. I wouldn't do nothing. And I was just scrolling on Instagram. There's how you know if you're depressed. Like, a psychiatrist had like a little live podcast or whatever. So, if you sleeping too much, you know, real quiet, real emotional. I was like, oh shit, I'm depressed. I started laughing. I'm like, ain't no way. You know, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, looking at my photos, looking in the mirror. I'm like, shit, I'm gaining a little bit of weight. Hold on. Fuck am I depressed about? And as it went on, you know, I'm trying to force myself to be happy and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm depressed for what? You know, I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, I'm not jumping off no bridge. I ain't that type of guy. You know, I got too much going on. I got nephew, family, got a job. What? I ain't finna, you know, I ain't gonna do nothing stupid like that. But depression, that shit is that's nothing to mess with. You know.
Can't let it defeat you, for real.
You can't.
The more you feed into that shit gonna win.
You gotta push out of that shit. You know, I was the one that I ain't talking to nobody. I was like, man, I'm keeping this shit to myself. I was telling people now, like, yeah, bro, you remember we was out that day? Like, I was depressed. You didn't hear the music I was playing? They was like, for real? I was like, yeah. They don't listen to that music no more. I'm like, yeah, I don't either. You know, if you ever hear that type of music playing in my car, I'm depressed. That's how you know I'm not depressed. You know, I had finally came out. It was on social media. This was like after high school. I got a job and shit. And I put on social media, I was like, I'm fucked up. I need help. Everybody came. I was like, holy shit. Like, and I needed that. I was like, bro, people that I don't talk to that much in school will still find my Instagram, hitting me up. I was like, oh shit, like, niggas really care.
See, sometimes you gotta open your mouth.
Exactly,
look at that. What?
Exactly.
Shit had me bright.
And people don't want to see people go through anything, for real.
Right.
You know. But if you don't tell nobody,
It's real though.
That shit
Depression is
real.
real. It's real.
It's really the part because I ain't gonna lie, I'm so playful. I don't take life too. I'm serious when I need to be, but and when I be feeling depressed, sometimes I'll be like, and all of a sudden I'll see some shit and I'll start busting out laughing. And then I'll be like, oh well.
That's what's up. That's good though. That's good.
I see a joking about everything.
Unfortunately, man, depression just hit everybody different. Some people will joke and laugh. Some people just depressed undercover and they don't talk about it.
That should be the undercover depression.
Dude,
Like what, Robin Williams?
Yeah.
That shit fucked the city
that
up.
shit crazy.
The most depressed people sometimes be the loudest people.
Yeah,
facts.
People that make everybody laugh be the most depressed people because ain't nobody there to make them laugh.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And look after them when they need it. That crap is real, man.
Yeah, Robin Williams. He really opened that shit for a lot of males or people, period. When Robin Williams killed himself or committed suicide, everybody's like, man, that's Miss Doubtfire. He was always that shit. Yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, what? Well, that's when people start
taking that shit serious.
Like, hey, look, check on your people. Check on your people.
Yeah. Please check on your people. If you ain't talked to them in a month, just check on hit just a quick little text. Hey bro, you good?
Right. Instagram.
Got to.
Swipe up on your cousin shit.
Still do it every now and again. Hey bro, you good? Yeah, I'm just playing the game. All right, cool. See you later.
Or show love on something that they got like a brand or something.
Brand business going on. Support it. Post it on Instagram showing that you care. You involved.
This shit hard. Hey, saying this shit hard to make it.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, hearing somebody say that shit hard for anything, that you don't understand. That shit'll make somebody be like, hey,
that'll make their day.
Hell yeah.
Repost it on Instagram, that'll make their day.
Man, about 6 months ago, I was I was scrolling through Instagram. You know, you click on people's stories and you just go through it. And it's this girl I know in high school. Now, mind you, I graduated high school in 2008. I never talked to this person. We were shut up. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I'm just listening. So like we became friends on Instagram in high school. Yeah. So I ain't never really talked to her, you know what I'm saying? So I'm scrolling through and I see I'm going through so much. My life would be better if I just kill myself. I'm like, what the fuck? And again, I really didn't know who this was because it's been so long. So I just wrote a little comment. I was like, hey, I don't know what you're going through, but life is never better when you're not here. You got kids. You got to be here for your kids, you know, such and such.
Yeah, big fact.
And she replied back and she was like, thank you so much. She was like, I'm better now, but thank you so much. You're the only person that said anything.
It's great. Hey, that's some divine timing because you done tapped her shit so many times and you watched it that time?
Yeah.
Shit, she really saved her life, bro.
Hey,
that's God right there.
It is.
If you believe in God, that's somebody.
Yeah, it's somebody. Yeah.
Somebody allowed you to. Let me bring her shit real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
God had a little bit of.
Put a little, you know.
Put a little. Go check on that real quick.
Right.
But depression, that can, I feel like depression 50-50 because then on the other side of it, you got people that claim they're depressed and always drinking and whatnot, smoking just for attention. Because at the same time, me personally, if I'm depressed, I'm not going to post me being depressed all the time on Instagram. I know there's one person that I used to work with and they just, oh, got my nails done. Oh, just got a fresh cut. And then later on that night, they drinking their life away. Oh, I'm by myself. I'm like, bro, you good?
That's how they cope. That's some
I'm like,
people
yeah,
cope
I'm good.
so
I'm
different.
good. I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, why you keep posting on Instagram? Oh, because no one care. I'm like, reach out. Why you just posting it? People not really and truly. A lot of people not gonna reply to it. They're just gonna look at it like, oh shit, this nigga tripping.
Yeah.
A lot
like nowadays, people really be on that.
Yeah,
hey, you good?
Yeah.
Because that shit getting so more common for people.
It's getting common.
To unalive themselves, whether you straight? I'll simply go along, but I feel like it's a negative world right now. But it's low-key more positive because people be on some real positive shit.
Yeah.
Like, for real. As you should, though. We should be so mean and and cruel in times like this.
Man, I had an ex, man. Her niece unalived herself. I think she was 13, 14
Damn,
years
but
old.
that shit sad. I don't like that
And
shit.
to know how much she was going through, or to think about how much she could have been going through at such a young age. Every time I was around her, she was just, this happy child.
Mhm.
And
That shit fucked up, bro. I
to
don't
think
know.
what she could have been going through to do something like that is
To feel
just
like you're not, man.
that nobody else
Yes.
wants you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the thoughts were, but to just think about what the thoughts could have been is crazy, man. That these kids are thinking
Yeah,
this way.
they shouldn't have no pressure
Yeah.
on them to think like that.
That's the worst feeling. You
At
see
all.
them and they just happy and playful, and the next day they gone. You're like, they were just happy, chilling yesterday. We was playing the game.
Facts.
You never know what's really going on the inside. That's why you gotta check on your people. Just have a real sit down, face to face talk, even on the phone. Just, are you really okay, bro? Are you really good? I'm your boy. You can tell me. You feel me?
And sometimes people oh yeah, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. They gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people you just can't help.
You can't help. It's too late.
Yeah, and they just gonna,
You
it don't matter what you say to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you say. If they want to feel like, jumping off the bridge, they gonna jump.
They already got their mind made up anyway.
Yeah.
But if you could do something to make them pull back,
Yeah.
go for it.
Always try to be there.
Oh.
You just, sometimes it just, it sucks. Huh?
Yeah, that shit with your friend is that's where you gotta be the nicest to kids. I don't give a fuck if they bad, bro. Cause man, look, man,
You never know.
they should never feel that much of a burden at that young age ever. I know circumstances are different. That shit fucked up.
Yeah.
They ain't even get a chance to get right.
And you get to see you play on the basketball team, Twin.
Right. Now I know this topic was for another discussion, but it's so relevant now. How do we break our generational curses and be better? Because we did kind of touch into it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta address them.
Yeah.
Address them. And shit, this might sound crazy, but you really gotta make plans for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and speak positivity into, like, I'm gonna beat this shit.
Yeah.
If you know a generational curse, you got a family full of alcoholics, you gotta be like, man, I ain't drinking. Fuck that. My kids ain't gonna even see me drink. I ain't saying that they can't drink, but they ain't gonna see me drink to wanna or ever get drunk to the point where it's and looking. If that's one of your generational curses or laziness, I feel like that's a generational curse, laziness. Because you could pass that shit down. But you can stop that shit too, though. Self-correcting. You just gotta grab that shit and really lock in. Because when you think of generational curses, you really not really thinking about yourself. You think about your kids. I gotta get them. It's not a curse if they don't see you do it. Mm-hmm. For real, if they see you not doing it, they not gonna do it. I mean, kids soak up everything you do, whether you like it or not. I know social media and just them living life, they gonna get what they want to get, but specific generational curses that you know is something that your family has been going through. If they don't see you do it, that's one of the big ways to kill that.
Like with my dad's side of the family, touch on that again. I feel like I broke his generational curse because my dad's side, all Jamaicans, they hold grudges. When I tell you they was not talking for years, they was not talking for years. And that didn't just affect him, that affected my family, my sister, my mom, because being from New York and you don't get to talk to your family no more that's all in New York, it's like, damn, it's like I'm casted away. Mm-hmm. They don't call you for your birthday no more, whatever the case may be. I used to get random phone calls every other week. Hey, you all right? I'm like, yeah, that shit ended when I was like 13. Recently, my cousin was recently my cousin was getting married.
When did it end?
No, You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say, you know, you having birthdays or whatnot. You know, I don't remember if it was at the age of 7 or when I was 13, but I just remember, you know, one day I'm like, damn, when was the last time Aunt so-and-so called me? And they're like, yeah, they, you know, they
Certain
visit.
shit you got to hold grudges on. And I believe birthdays is one of them.
But
If you don't, I'm sorry. If you don't tell me happy birthday, I ain't telling you until you break that. Until you break that goddamn cycle. Because I told you last, and you knew it was my birthday. Fuck that. I feel you.
Like, yeah, my cousin, she was getting married and she invited us. And I'm looking at my dad, I'm like, I want to go. You know, everybody's going to be there. We got to go because we ain't got no problem with her. We got to go. We got to support. You know, he was a little iffy at first. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if I put my foot down, my dad gonna fall in line like, oh, he right. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm like, Dad, I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Let's ride. So we go, you know, my dad don't talk much. You know, if he got a grudge, he got a grudge. They got a grudge. They got a grudge. They gonna stay on their own little separate path. Everyone see me. My God, oh, you so big. Oh, everyone surrounding me. I'm seeing nieces and nephews and second cousins I ain't never seen before. Oh my God, you work here? Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. They just around me the whole time. Where's your dad? Let me talk to your dad. He outside. Everyone just coming to see him, coming to see him. Mind you, my dad don't talk to none of them no more. He don't call them nothing. Yesterday, I'm going home. I'm like, Dad, who you on the phone with? I'm on the phone with Uncle so-and-so. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. We talking about DJ. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool. Talking to the other uncle. Don't talk to no more. I'm like, oh. Yo, what's up? You good? Yeah, I'm good. What's up, nephew? Yo. You know, that felt like the final boss mission. Like I had to break that curse. Cause I'm like, bro, my dad's side, that shit is too big on your side of the family for y'all not to talk to each other. Like when I get kids, I want all my cousins to do what we used to do. You
hang
know?
out.
Yeah, hang out.
And most
family
people,
barbecues, spend a night over someone's house. I miss shit like that.
And most people wait till the funeral to link up to family. And that shit too late.
You know what? What you said is real as hell, bro. I never thought about that being a generational curse. Because, like, I do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to my family. I talk to specific members, really just my brother. I don't talk to everybody else because growing up, like my grandma, she kept us from so many people except for like her daughters and her sons. So I talked to them growing up, but then it was like I got so angry at them for not being there when we needed them to, that I didn't talk to them no more like that. And the only time I see them is when I went to go visit. I don't pick up the phone. So that's one thing I got to work on as a generational curse, because I never thought about that. Like I want my kids to talk to their cousins and aunties and uncles that they have whenever they feel like they can. I don't want to, stop that relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's good, man. You just put a lot of light, shed a lot of light on that subject. For me, my generational curses was, 'cause I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't raised by my mom or dad. So my kids gonna be raised by me. You know what I'm saying? They mom, we not together, but at least I'm in their life as a father, as a dad. So that's one of my generational curses. And both my parents was either on drugs or sold drugs. So I seen, my mom passed out, like, I wouldn't say ODing, but fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Needles beside her. Shit, I've seen that as a child. You know what I'm saying? I seen my dad. I ain't really seen my dad, do what he was doing, but he told me a story where he set me on a pile of goddamn weed that he was bagging up because the police was chasing somebody that came through the house. So you know what I'm saying? I was a baby, so of course I don't remember that. But he told me that story. So, but I never. I was like, it has never crossed my mind like, damn, I want to try this. It's never crossed my mind. I think that came from when I was a kid. I was like, I ain't doing no drugs. I see what it was doing to my parents. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't never want to do that. So that's another one.
Yeah, you broke that one too. Yeah. And once you see family members fucked up and slimed off that.
Yeah.
Especially when they get you mad too, like you be so mad about one, you be like, I ain't never doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's my dad be getting fucked up. Well, he used to. He fucked up now from the alcohol though. But that's why I don't even drink. Bro, I'll drink a beer
Call it a day.
Shit ain't none of me.
I drink occasionally, but I didn't really have no drunks as family members.
Can't imagine drinking just to get drunk. That shit.
Then they get fighting and shit. All my uncles and shit, they used to fight. Used to watch that shit. That shit crazy. That make you not want to drink. Like, when you see that shit, you be like, that shit is not cool. I not want to get into that.
I'm young, but that is not normal.
No, but for real, my dad drink and drive all the time. Well, he used to.
He was a functioning alcoholic.
No, but God really just was
with him.
Like, he would take me to the barbershop drunk. And I didn't realize, I'm like 5 years old, sitting in the front seat. And it's like, it is what it is. Yeah. Now, it's a point where I'll be like, shit, I'll be trying to tell man, get in the front seat. But I'm like, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, shit, I did. I'm straight. But that motherfucker, he done got into wrecks, but came home, wrecked, hit a pole. That could have been somebody else. Could have been gone. I'm like, but shit, boy, nah, boy, that nigga there, drink, get on the motorcycle. Man. Yeah, so I don't even like doing that shit. That shit,
it's big for us.
Yeah, that's
big to break them generational curses, man. So our kids can live more free and not have those stressors that we have. You know what I'm saying? As men, not have to heal because of how we raised them or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? We take on all that stress, so they don't have to.
Yeah.
But I like our era. Like, I feel like we're doing good because we willing to talk more. Back then, them motherfuckers dying with that pain.
Yeah.
They taking that to the grave.
Yeah.
Like, nowadays, people are more open to speak on shit and address the problem. When you address the problem, you get that's 50% of any battle is addressing the problem and just thinking of ways to break that shit or the word I'm trying to say. But you get what I'm saying though.
Trying to break that chain.
Yeah, break the chain.
Man, we covered a lot. For y'all out there, if y'all have any issues, man, seek therapy, call somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. We'll talk to you. I don't care if I know you're not. Hit us up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you having suicidal thoughts, make sure you speak to somebody.
Somebody.
Hotline that's free. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell nobody, ain't gonna tell your business.
Even if you gotta go live on Instagram.
Sometimes that is the only way.
Just say some shit and somebody could comment on that motherfucker.
You might have a random person watch your live and they're like, oh, contact someone. That random person hit your phone like, yeah, I hear you going through problems, so-and-so. That's all they need.
This internet shit, you can find anything, bro.
Anything.
Yeah. I need help, and you'll 10 pages of, do you need help? What kind of help you need? It's out there. You just gotta want it. Don't be shy to ask for help.
Don't think it's embarrassing, because everybody goes
Don't think it's embarrassing. That's a good, man, because fuck being embarrassed.
I'm don't think it make you weak.
It don't make you weak to get help. Big facts. Actually make you strong. To me.
Stronger person. Yeah.
If I'm willing to say I'm fucked up and I'm letting that my shield down and let people know I'm fucked up, that's real strength right there,
that's
boy.
Real.
And if you believe in God or whatever your belief is, pray. And a lot of people may think, man, if I'm praying, I ain't getting no help. I need somebody to actually speak to me. Man, if you sit in a quiet room and you pray, I promise you, you're going to get the answer you need.
Oh, yeah.
It might not be the answer you want, but it's going to be the one you need.
I'm telling you. Every
the one you need. Fact.
Every single time.
Sometimes God ain't going to just put it in your face. Oh, you said you depressed? You need someone to talk to here. Sometimes he going to give you a tool for you to get that person that you need to talk to. You might just turn the TV on. Boop, there you go right there.
Signs, but he throws some signs out real quick.
Signs.
Real quick.
And you don't even know how to pray. Not, like the preachers.
Man,
you don't
just
even
talk.
Know. Just talk.
That's all you have to do. Just talk.
And that's a good point. Sometimes people just talking. It's God. I mean, I'm religious, so I know. I feel like God gonna know where your heart at. So he gonna know exactly what you meant.
Yes.
Or exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Like, don't pray that your problems go away because it don't work like that. He gonna give you the tools to beat him, and it's gonna go away, and that's gonna make you stronger.
Yeah.
And now you can teach other people how to deal with maybe a problem you dealt with. Is it raining outside?
Nah.
I was thinking about that as soon as that shit started.
Talk, man. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode.
Comment some more topics that y'all want us to talk about. What y'all think?
Please. We
What
do
y'all
look
think we
at the
should talk about?
comments.
We do look at the
We
comments.
do look at the
What y'all want us to talk about? You know, we'll talk about anything.
Oh, who y'all got for the Super Bowl?
Seattle.
Talk about sports. Well, we gonna talk about sports anyway. Yeah, Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
8-point spread. I got somebody that I made a bet at work with that.
Oh yeah.
Dash money.
When the other team lose, I'm talking cash money.
Nigga be wearing the.
He be wearing it, bringing the blanket to work.
Can't wait.
You know who we talking about. I ain't gonna say your name. I was gonna do it again. I was.
So I'm gonna do it this time. All right, y'all. We out.
You know what I mean,
Appreciate
puppy.
y'all.
Puppy.